Welcome to the Lavender Dungeon, where dice roll, stories unfold, and queerness reigns supreme. I am Kris, your DM for this adventure.
Hi, my name is Katie, and I play Richard Gaywad, Prettybird Jr., but you can just call him Gaywad. And he's feeling like a very pretty bird today.
I'm Randall. I play Discord Kitten, and we just got level 3 spells, so...
Ooh. Dog.
I'm Tisha, and I play Delma Artin, and I just got an extra attack and a stunning strike.
Wow, I'm Mystery, and I'm... what am I? I am a I am a Circle of the Dragons druid, and I got new spells, and apparently I can make things acidic. Anyway, my subclass is giving very overpowered.
Yeah, great. So yeah, we did have a level up because at the end of the last episode, we did recover an actual piece of the map. Again, technically, but whatever.
Woo-hoo!
We have the piece now. So yeah, we got level ups. Everyone's now level 5, right?
Yes.
So let's go over what we got, unless there's things that you don't want to share and you want to just unfold it as the episodes move on.
On this podcast?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'll go first. I got new spells. I have level 3 spells. The first one that I really want to talk about is Healing Spirit. So, you call forth a nature spirit to soothe the wounded. Basically, in a space, this thing can heal things that walk through it. And as you walk through it, it heals you. And then... yeah, I'm really getting into the milady of my character now. I also have Revivify and Speak with Plants.
Oh, I took that too. Maybe I shouldn't take that.
See, this is why we talk about it. Now, just a reminder that I am a druid, so I think that I can change my spells after every long rest.
Okay. I'm a bard who dances, so... I just read the description of Speak with Plants, and I can make them dance with me. So I feel like that's important to note.
Yes.
It's really cool.
That's good.
I still can't...
Only use it for choreography.
Honestly.
I still can't turn into a dragon yet, but that's okay. Because we're going to fix that soon, hopefully. And
Yes.
I can now cast Darkness because of my Fiendish Legacy spells. So, you know, that's it. Oh, wait. I have a wild companion? Oh. Yeah, I already had that. Anyway, that's it.
Okay.
Nice. I just did standard level 5 barbarian leveling up. So the new class in the new D&D is pretty similar to all the old classes. I just got an extra attack and my speed increased by 10 feet when I'm not wearing heavy armor. So now I've got 35 walking feet as my speed. And I have 2 attacks per action, and it looks like all my hit DCs went up, except on my gun, which is not good.
How do you
For some
pull
reason.
that trigger with your feathers?
So the Aarakocra in D&D in D&D 5e or whatever D&D we're playing right now, they are like insects. They're like angels. They have all 4 limbs plus an extra set of limbs from their back as wings.
Oh.
So 6 limbs technically, like a bug.
KFC would be so excited. Nothing.
Oh.
Yeah, Lindsay had a message and asked, wings or no wings? And I'm like, no, it's wings from the shoulders and hands instead of hands
so it's
on
like-
the
Oh
wings.
no, Lindsay. Katie, you didn't tell this to Lindsay?
That does seem
Isn't it?
important. Oh no, Lindsay's messaging in the chat.
Oh, yeah, didn't I? It took me a long time to respond. I'm really sorry. I was really depressed. Yeah, 2 feet, 2 arms, 2 wings. No, 6 limbs.
6 wings. It's a biblically accurate
That's
bird.
all?
Not 6 wings. Yes. It's 6 limbs, 2 wings, 4 not 4 legs, 2 arms,
35 feet.
35 feet.
Huge bird dick.
Huge bird
Talk
dick.
about 35 feet.
Birds have cloacas, okay, if we're going to get into it.
I don't see
Birds
color.
also don't have back wings with their arms.
I know. I had to look that up because I think it would be really funny if someone was trying to shoot a gun and they had wings.
You
But
can
I
always
think
try
that's-
and use your wings for that. Like have your wing grab the clock and.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you D&D for giving me hands that are normal, so I can shoot a gun.
I got spells. I got level 3 spells, and we went practical. We got some dispel magic. We got some healing, and we're gonna talk to plants.
Wait. I am not trying to rain on your parade.
We took all the same spells.
What? Yeah. So, my question is which one of us is the attack mage?
Oh, that's a good question. None of my.
So-
Okay, hang on.
Well, you have 2 martial attackers.
Yeah, I fist
With me and
fight.
Katie.
I don't do attack spells.
Yeah, but isn't that only like? Doesn't that not get better with leveling though? Like your
Do
fisticuff.
you get better with leveling, Kris?
I thought that was something that was stagnant. Like it doesn't get more like rolls as you level up. Smart ass.
It doesn't, but the College of Dance lets me use my own inspiration on myself to get multiple attacks.
Ah, okay.
So I do also think the plus, like the hit DC increases when I level up. Because,
I mean, I have a
Delightful.
+9 to punching people in the dick.
nice.
All right.
Works so far. Yeah.
Well, Randall, me being the support makes sense. You being the support does not make sense.
I'm punching. I'm not casting attack spells. All of my attacks are going to be punchy punch.
Okay. I need to figure out how to.
I'll look through my spells. I'll grab.
I'm going to
damage
look through
stuff.
my spells too.
I hear what you're saying. I'm listening. We'll readjust.
We're both adjusting.
Are there a bunch of bard attack spells? I feel like most bard spells are like.
Get out of my character
Support.
sheet.
I'm not in your character sheet. I've just played D&D
Stop
before.
trying to support my argument.
All right, you all level down because Randall's being a smart ass today.
No,
Wait.
everyone except
Did
Tisha.
they buff cure wounds?
Everyone but Tisha.
Did they buff your wounds?
Oh,
Everyone but me, what?
Levels down.
we want to make you comfortable, Tisha.
Oh, literally none of my level 3 spells are damage.
Yeah.
None of them.
Sometimes I know what I'm talking about.
Did they? Okay. Was cure wounds always at level 3 6d8? Doesn't that seem like it's a lot?
6.
That's a lot.
No, it
Well, it's
was
3d8,
one
right?
d8. It was at level 3. It
It should be
would have
3d8.
been 3d8. Yeah.
Okay, well my cure wounds is 6d8.
Nice.
That's like a whole heal.
That's that's like
That's full health.
that's
What the
stronger.
fuck?
That's stronger than like that 6th level spell heal.
You're not getting little spiders again. I'll tell you that.
No, wait.
Big ass monsters are coming.
I
And
know.
also, you're gonna fight stronger things.
Okay, so hey, Brandel, if you have cure wounds, what does your cure wounds do? Like, does it do 68 at level 3 as well? If you click on it,
Okay, so funny story.
you
I
don't have.
didn't take cure wounds.
Okay, and that's fine. I just want to see, because maybe it's something about my subclass, and I'm just not paying attention.
I took healing word instead because I figured it'd be good to pick people up at a distance.
Yeah. Okay. I need
But I
to
can look
explore
at cure
that.
wounds. It says 2d8 plus spellcasting modifier plus 2d8 for every spell slot higher.
Yeah. Okay, so cure wounds is just stronger. Tisha, how are you doing over there?
I'm doing good.
What about your character? What happened?
I think I said it in my intro, but I will add that I am a monk warrior of the elements. Warrior of the elements subclass.
Oh, you.
And I gained an extra attack on my action, so I have 2 attacks on my action. And then because of the subclass, I also can expend a key point for my bonus action to do 2 attacks. And I got Stunning Strike.
Bop,
so,
bop, bop.
yeah.
Caught him with a left and a right. Instead of right and left.
enemies
Left
are going to
and
start
right
getting a
and
little
a-
harder.
No, because those spiders were so hard.
They're not.
I think, I don't know. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, we
I'm
have-
excited.
It's an interesting group of people, and I think part of it was because we didn't. So for bailing you out, we had to fit into a category, and this we just.
That's
Something
true.
that's also really interesting about the Path of Life Barbarian is they do have really small healing spells. Like really tiny healing spells. So I get, when I rage, I actually get temporary hit points equal to my barbarian level now. I need to remember to do that. But so now when I rage, automatically I get 5 extra hit points. And as one of my actions in a fight, it's called Life-Giving Force. I can, at the start of each turn, choose to give another creature within 10 feet of me 2d6 temporary hit points. And those disappear when my rage ends. But if I am in a situation where attacking someone physically doesn't help, I at least have the option to help someone, which is really cool. Never used it, but the option is there.
Okay. All right. Level ups. So everyone's... All right, good, yeah. We'll change a couple monsters moving forward. Anyway, let's talk about where we're at, because it has been a while since we've recorded. We just rescued Shiny from a dangerous spiders. Very dangerous spiders. So difficult.
And you used a map for the first time.
Yes, that's true. We had an actual battle map. And now that I know how to use Roll20, we're going to do it every battle we have. Yes, it did make things a lot easier. Also, so now that Shiny is rescued, you guys are moving back through the forest, trying to get him out of there, but you don't really have a clear direction to go. But you do have Shiny's piece, and if I remember correctly, Delma copied it and then reverse pickpocketed, so Shiny has the fake piece, and you guys have the real one.
Yeah, I didn't have to reverse pickpocket. I just handed it to him, I think.
Yes.
And he was
that's
like,
what it was.
"Oh, it fell out of my pocket."
That's exactly what he sounded like.
Shiny talk
Oh,
like
it's
this.
me, Pauline.
It's the same thing, yeah. I can't even hear a difference. Can you tell who's talking?
But that also just proves that Shiny should be able to tell when he has pieces of the map, because if he can't tell that the fake one is fake when it's being handed back to him.
Yeah, I think that they said that Shiny just gets a feeling when one is near him.
I think the verbiage is in the same room.
That was the verbiage.
So as long as we're outdoors with Shiny the whole time, it's
Girl,
fine.
I hate this.
Christopher's like, not that word trickery.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
Whenever we got Shiny, we got the piece. Was there something else that was happening that we needed to discuss, like why someone was being attacked, or did we do that last episode?
Shiny attacked somebody at the church
Because they tried to steal the piece.
because they tried to steal the piece from him, but he didn't see who it was.
That's what it was.
And that is why Shiny was away on reflection. And there was some discussion between the four of you as to whether you wanted Shiny to be joining you or not. And it seems to go back and forth on what you're doing. So you're
I'm
either
not
cutting
drunk
ties
today.
with Shiny today or you're dragging him along.
Yeah. Shiny doesn't need to reflect. He needs to get these map pieces for us.
It's true.
Okay.
Let's go into a room and do a little test.
Yes. Speaking of the map piece that you have, I'm going to show a quick picture of it on here.
No. Should we spend some time trying to decipher it, or do we need to? Or
Yes, because each piece leads to the next one, right?
Well, didn't Shiny say we need to get out of here because that wasn't Spina that we fought? But
Correct.
Spina's on her way.
Yes. Actually, that's a good point. Let's start moving towards the forest, or throughout. Oh my gosh. Let's start moving out of the forest.
Oh my gosh.
And we will share the piece and investigate it once we are in a safe place. So the four of you are moving. Did anyone even take damage during that fight? I feel like all of you are fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cast
Yeah.
one spell.
I think somebody healed me.
Yeah.
I think I need to.
Wade also
a
got
couple
healed.
spells.
So there was some damage done, but it was healed very quickly.
By your 2 support mages.
Yep.
Yes.
Honestly, though, I feel like I'm loving the idea of having 2 support mages, though.
We really need to. Someone always doesn't know how to heal.
That is a consistent. Yeah.
It's not me.
Wait, Kris, what are you drinking?
It's ginger ale.
Okay. Is anyone having an adult beverage at this time in the morning?
It's afternoon.
Oh,
Thank
for-
you. Where I'm at. Jeez.
Just afternoon.
7 minutes afternoon.
Thank you. And I'm having a little bit tequila.
Some little bit. I know that's right. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. When we go on break, I will then join you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to start moving through the forest, getting away from the spiders. Yeah, Shiny did remind you that Spina is a larger one, and the 3 spiders that you fought were just smaller children spiders, baby spiders,
Little babies.
even though they were like 5 feet tall. Baby spiders.
Are we having trouble getting out of the forest?
No, we're actually, I wanted to ask you what direction your plan was.
Okay, I'll go. Because I want Shiny to join us, I want to lead us directly to the boat.
Perfect. That's also where Wade wants to go.
I would say that's a good idea, but also possibly consider where we're at. Our whole purpose was to be on this land and then walk south to the next country
Oh,
to go
West
to that
side.
library.
then that's what I'll do that too. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, the only reason that Wade thinks we can always do this in character, but Wade thinks that we should go back to the boat because it's just our home base. So we don't have to leave on the boat, but we can just look at the piece of the map and store it there. Or look
Is
at
there
it.
not a reason that we can't just keep going south and find a place to do that as we're walking? Or
No, it's just because I like going back to places that I know.
I just want to be safe.
right, but that's quite a ways to walk and then
Okay.
to just turn right back around because we're already south of the city on our way there. That we would have to go all the way back up
And then
just
come all the way
then to
back
go
down.
back all the way back down.
I'm down for going straight to the next city, and
Straight down.
especially because we do have a map piece. We probably shouldn't take it out in public.
Okay. Wade is going to complain about walking so much.
You literally have wings.
Yeah, he has to fly with those wings. Those are attached to muscles. Do you see birds? Birds walk. Do you see birds walk everywhere?
They
You're in
hop.
downtown and you see pigeons flying everywhere. No, they're on the street like a normal person.
I'm sorry, the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster told me that birds aren't real. So you're not real,
As
Wade.
we're with a bird person.
You're not real.
Just go ahead
All
and
right.
hop around.
So yeah, in character, wow. I just think that Delma had a really good idea. So thank you, milady. I think we should go south to the next town, which I think is Flamimi Rahiri.
East-west Dick side.
East-west Dickside. That's exactly what I said. Thank you, disembodied voice.
currently in Flamimi Rahiri,
Oh, thank
the-
you.
churches and stuff.
Yes.
Are we just going to walk the whole way?
You can fly, can't you?
You have
But look at all this brocade I'm wearing. It's...
Do you need someone to carry you?
And no, I'd
Do
like
you
to
wanna-
sit down at some point.
Do you want to just be on somebody's shoulder or like what?
I'm a grown man. I was just commenting on
I
the
have
fact that
some.
my feet are a little sore, but
I have some extra cloth if you want one of those baby Bjorn things. I can make one of those pretty easily.
Gawade's gonna puff up and start. He's gonna hop up onto a tree and then just start. He's a little embarrassed.
Okay. I think Shiny's gonna say, "Would it be possible for me to go and get some of my things from the church before we go?"
Oh
No.
no, aren't you supposed to
No.
be in reflection? They're gonna think it's
Oh.
weird that you show up.
Well, that's a good point. Well, maybe you could just distract whoever my leader is. I know I named him. I forget it already. This reflection's got my memory all messed up.
It's
Clumsy.
clumsy.
Clumsy, that's it. God damn.
What do you? Hey, wow, Shiny. What do you need?
What do I need?
Yes, from home.
Mainly popcorn.
Okay. Oh, you know what? So, wow, a little tidbit about me. I can burn things like
Oh.
corn and then turn them into popcorn.
Do you have any corn? I think I,
I
should
can-
go back and get my popcorn.
I don't-
I got supplies
I
from
can-
the church.
I'm
So if
going
they're-
to.
Oh, the church also has a wagon we can steal if you don't want to walk.
I don't. We don't. We just should we? I don't think we should be stealing from the church, right?
Well, you're stealing me.
Well, that's. I think that's enough sinning for one day, Miss Shiny. I can,
Damn fine.
All right. Well, now that we've got that situated, we're going to go now to East West Dickside, and you're coming with us because little thing about you, you can detect when map pieces are around, right?
Yes, I can tell when they're in the room. That's right.
In the room. All right. All right. Well, that's great. I think you're going to be great for us on this journey. So East West Dickside, everyone.
Can I roll? Sorry.
I want to whisper over to Delma and be like, hey, should we maybe like use getting popcorn from their room to test if they can actually tell?
How far away are we, Kris, from back to the church? It's like a
you're
half
about-
day's walk.
Yeah, like a few hours. Yeah.
Few hours. We're not going back for popcorn.
Yeah, because from what I remember, you said it was like a half day's walk or something
Yeah.
like that from when we were at the Spaghetti Monster Church.
Correct.
I want to roll insight on Shiny to see if is that really what he wanted? Is popcorn?
Okay, go ahead and roll insight.
Oops,
And while
I forgot.
you roll insight, Kris, how long is it going to take for us to get to East West Dickside?
About the same, actually, because of where you're at. It's literally, you've already done the south bit of it. It's now just going east.
Okay.
Got a 19.
I think that you think it's more than just popcorn.
Delma will walk up to Shiny and say, "So, popcorn, huh? You really like popcorn?
Yeah, it's my favorite fruit.
It's your favorite fruit. I mean, what happens when you don't have popcorn? Are you grumpy or, how old are you?"
First of all, that's not impolite to ask a gentle lady.
It's
Second, of all,
impolite
it's impolite to ask how I like my popcorn, yes. But also, I'm 27.
Okay. So I think that, you're working on your growth. You're finding yourself out here. Don't you think that just sacrificing that one piece maybe will help you learn more about yourself? You don't have that comfort blanket to rely on. Or is it possible that it was more than just popcorn that you wanted to go get?
I have a few things there. Fine, I left my diary at the church and I would like it back.
Diary. Okay.
Yes, you can't bring writing utensils in reflection. That's one of the rules at the church.
Gotcha. What's in your diary that you're concerned about? Are you concerned about other people finding it, or you want it for the future?
Oh, it's a little bit of both. I haven't been able to make an entry in a while, and also no one should read my inner thoughts and my deepest secrets.
Delma will take out a notebook and a pencil and hand it to Shiny. Here, you can start a new one.
Well, I guess at least I have that. I'm going to make an entry right now, and they start just writing in it. Don't look. Damn, it's a secret. It's a diary.
Sure, I won't look. However, I think that trust between two people is important, especially if we're adventuring together and bringing you along, and we're going to feed you popcorn and other things, I'm sure. So,
I guess
you know,
that's true.
I gave you a
ask.
gift,
Mm-hmm.
you know, something that meant something to you that's important. So I just want to make sure that we're on the same page here with each other.
You know, I'm sure that we will develop the trust that it will take for that over time. And I appreciate what you have given me. I would like to ask, who is the captain of this crew?
And that would be Gaywad. Prettybird, see the you know, hat and the all
Yes,
that stuff.
Okay. Captain it
so-
is. All right.
Yeah, that's Captain Gaywad.
Thank you, Captain Gaywad, for letting me tag along.
It's my pleasure. He says from the tree.
Can I walk up and I say, hey, wow, I heard about your diary and that was just a very harrowing story because I too know what it feels like to have something close, near, dear to me not be within my person. It's very, very sad for us.
It's hard.
It's very hard. I have woodland creatures that I could maybe send to go pick up your diary for you.
Oh, well, that would be wonderful. That way I wouldn't have to be seen and we wouldn't have to make a big distraction.
Very well. I am going to summon a mole.
A mole?
Yes.
When you want something that's also okay in water,
Are moles not okay with water? Okay, then an otter. Because otters can walk, right?
or beaver or something.
A beaver. A beaver.
Whatever animal you want to drum up. It just needs to be some from the forest, something you can find in the forest.
Yeah, my
Or-
beaver. That's what he says. And he...
Is Mabeaver the name of the episode?
Hey, Shiny.
Yes.
I noticed when we were in the church that one of the books was made of water.
Mm-mm.
Is your diary made of water?
Well, of course it is. What else would it be made of?
Okay.
Well... Well... Okay, hey,
You
Shiny.
could just put it in a jar.
So stupid.
Shiny. Wow, I thought that we were bonding. But do you see how leaving out certain details like that could become a problem in retrieving your diary?
Well, if you just give Mabeaver a jar, and then they can grab a little bit of water, and then I can pull up the diary from there.
Would that also be stealing all of the text from the church?
Technically, I could access all of it, sure.
That's great.
Hold on. And Delma's still feeling sick. She is going to vomit into a jar. And she did drink that water.
You are fucking stretching that, but okay.
I mean, you said if you take any of the water from there.
We could try
you
it.
You want me to read your vomit?
No, I.
Disgusting.
I do have purified food and drink.
Oh, purify Tisha's vomit.
Delma's vomit. Not.
Dude, it's like, this is role play.
Can I purify it, Kris?
It was food at one time.
Purify food and drink. Jesus. Okay, so what are you vomiting in, Tisha? Or
jar.
Del? A jar. Okay. All non-magical food and drink within 5 feet is purified and rendered free of poison and disease.
And rot, it says.
And
And
food
rot.
chunks that you ate.
We can strain it.
Yeah. Because it's just full of spaghetti noodles.
Honestly, it seems redder than the sauce. Are you okay?
I am literally barfing on the inside. This is
Oh, I hate
disgusting.
this.
This is disgusting.
I'm a little tired, but I feel okay after that.
Delma's gonna take a fat nap. Like,
Just throwing up all over the place and laying down for a nap.
Oh no.
Okay.
I mean, I think it could purify it. It's still going to be a mix of what Del ate, though, which
I
is
said-
the spaghetti and the water.
I'm going to strain it.
Half a day is enough digestion that it's not going to be all solids.
Okay,
And I
that's
say the
true.
liquids are mixing. So you're going to get liquid from both of the churches,
Ooh, access their stuff too.
which of course is accessed through marinara sauce.
Yeah, they have to read their text through spaghetti.
I mean,
It's
we're
like
just
reading tea
following
leaves.
your rules,
No.
Kris. We're just following your rules.
I mean, I like where this is going. If you're going to vomit out the water, I'll let you purify it. Sure. It's fucking funny.
Okay.
Let's do it.
And then
Sure, funny. Sure, the word is funny. Early 2000s fear factor funny.
This, yeah, literally.
All right. I also have a thing called shape water, and just for everyone, I can change the watercolor. Yeah, and opacity. So I'm going to make the vomit water
Yeah.
clear blue.
Much better.
Is that permanent?
Let me see.
Well, just concentration.
That'd be really cool.
You can dismiss. Oh yeah, it's permanent. Yeah.
Awesome. I feel like Shiny is much more open to the idea of using a
Oh,
journal that is
yeah, yeah,
blue
yeah.
and clear.
It's for 1 hour.
We don't need more than an hour. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna prestidigitate to take the smell away.
Okay. We are making this much more appetizing, or much.
Digestible.
Yes.
No,
Digestible. That's the word.
Don't do
You're
that
welcome.
again.
You're welcome.
Okay. So I guess I can use this as a journal. Thank you.
I guess, yeah.
I'm gonna write in it while it's still clear blue. Here, do you want your pen and paper back?
You might need it in an hour.
Oh, that's a good point. I'll write things down on paper and then I'll rewrite it again once it's clear and blue. You can do this over and over again before we go to sleep, right?
It just depends on how I'm feeling.
We can keep the same jar. I don't need you to vomit again. I meant more clean it up a bit between the smell and the looks a bit.
Okay.
I don't need you to vomit every night, I promise. Fucking
Yeah, you're
hell.
gonna put a content warning on this shit. Content warning, barf. Yeah, literally.
If the title of my beaver doesn't give it away, I don't know what will. They should
What?
know.
They should know that barf will ensue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Whenever I encounter a beaver, it's,
Yeah. Mr. E is going to walk over to Delma and grab her hand and say, "Milady, that was such quick thinking on your part. So thank you for being excellent." And he's going to tip his fedora.
You're welcome.
Shh, hush, milady. You don't have to talk. I'll be your voice.
Awful.
Way to staying in the trees. Are we just making our way to East-West Side?
look at a tree and then just watched all of this happen.
Yeah, I'm not coming down.
I'm gone
Why
for
would I
1
come down for
second and
this?
you guys are...
This is not my team.
I can't ever leave again. As soon as I leave, you start throwing up in jars.
So as you're making your way to East-West Dickside, Shiny is going to be looking at the clear water of their church. And as they're walking, go, "Oh, dear God, one of you ate the holy water? That's disgusting."
One of us. I'm the only one that vomited in the jar.
I realize now what it means. I'm sorry, I read your confessional. I now understood everything, why the vomit's working so well.
Wait.
Not Delma being like, I'm an
This
idiot
makes
for
it
drinking.
worse.
You're an idiot for not realizing that it was me.
Listen.
You can read confessionals?
Oh, absolutely. Everything's stored in here.
Is there any confessional by someone that you may not know? Maybe the person who tried to steal your map piece?
Oh, let me look that up. Hang on. He starts flipping through the water with his hand.
Wasn't he the one doing the confessional? Wouldn't he have heard it with
Oh,
his
yeah,
own
I
ears?
was there. I was there. Yeah, you know what? They didn't say anything helpful. I did scratch him in the face. I got that.
You wrote that down?
I wrote these down. I wrote that in my diary. That's from my diary. I'm remembering the day.
Was there a confessional from the succubus when she was here?
Oh, let me see. Let me flip back. Hang on. He starts flipping through the water. And he'll say, "Yeah, hang on. I can have you here. You want to read it?" And
No,
he'll, like,
I don't want to
turn
touch
the
that
water to
liquid.
Discord. No, I think you're gonna read it. Here, I'm gonna let you read it.
Are you not? Hey, Rusty, you're not gonna like.
My rusty.
You're not. Oh no! That's not gonna fuck with your like water and your metal.
I'm a rusty.
I'm water resistant, but not waterproof. So don't stick it in my holes.
Oh, God.
We can't be support mages and both cringy. Like we
I
can't.
picked
Oh,
this
yeah.
voice. I feel like I've been pretty solid. Very straightforward.
You're cringy in
Straight.
two opposite ways.
So, Randall, I sent you the confession of Sydney the succubus. See, you can read the water too, as long as I let you.
It says blub blub blub, blub blub blub, blub blub.
You got to read between the bubbles.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
DM jumping in here real quick. Right now, Brandel is not just getting information about the next piece. Brandel is also getting the first succubus seduction of the game. This is a mechanic that I have put into our game where Sydney can tempt our players to go for personal gain instead of doing what's best for the crew. Now, the rest of the cast has no idea this is happening right now, but you will get a sneak peek as a listener. So this is what Brandel is seeing right now.
In my first mate's sack are 2 vials of powder, 1 blue and 1 green. You want the blue one. Convince a member of your crew to consume the green one while you consume the blue one. Be warned, for the magic to work, both vials must be taken within 5 minutes of each other, or it has the reverse effect.
Sydney spent months skimming off the top of the crew's. Spent months skimming off the top of the crew's cut of the gold, then convinced the crew that Red was the one stealing from them. Sydney vowed to return the gold to the crew if they helped her mutiny Red.
Wow. Anytime you get a chance to destroy the patriarchy, I'm here for it. So, she's a winner in my book. What? How clever? Does it? Discord Kitten does it have anything about maybe another map piece?
No, but it looks like there's something else. Do you guys remember those powder vials we stole from the museum?
Yeah.
Borrowed with permission.
Right. I think this might tell me what they are. Can Discord look for them? Do we have like them in a bag? Didn't we steal them?
One of you
Yeah.
has either
I feel like I
Discord.
punched open the case. I want to.
I was going to say, I think you have them on you. Yeah, there's.
I
To remind you, it's one blue and 1 green vial of powder.
want to grab the blue one, and then I'll give the other one to Delma. I'll offer it to Delma. Thank you so much for coming up with the vomit plan. Do you want to help me solve a mystery?
Sure. And she takes the vial, the blue one?
I'll take the blue one. I'll give you the green one.
Okay.
What's a good is there a traditional shot taking mantra here?
Oh, we should figure that out.
Cilantro.
Let's lean in.
Cilantro.
It's like the Irish cheers, but slancha, you know?
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
Italian. Yeah.
And then
Cilantro.
I guess I dry swallow a vial of powder.
Like a pixie stick. You know, you can have powder.
I
It's
got
a little sugary.
supplies from the restaurant, okay? Oh, not from the restaurant. I got supplies from the church. We also have, like, adventurers. I'm sure there's a water skin somewhere between
There's
the four of
also
us.
more water that Jonathan purified, or that Mr. E purified. We could
I
just drink
also
that.
am a magical being that can create water.
So Discord, you've dry heaved the powder at this point.
It's rough. Like, it's
Delma,
cinnamon
what-
challenge level.
What's your
Hel-
move here then, Delma?
Hello, Mr. E. Can you assist me in filling my water skin with water, please? And
Yeah,
she
I can just,
holds it up.
milady, I could just magic it directly into your mouth, and we could just.
No,
Oh,
please don't do that.
magic into Delma's mouth, please.
Please.
Magic
Don't
into
do that.
this mouth.
Okay.
I would prefer the water skin because I'm going to put the liquid in, or the powder in first, and then, as I need it, so I can control how much water goes directly into my belly.
Gritty.
Would you like some water? Not from this jar, though.
Well, that jar's purified water, right?
This
It's
is
pure.
holy water. It's been wholly vomited, but it's still holy water.
Yeah, I'm going to use shape water, and I'm going to. Oh no, it's not shape water, is it?
Create and destroy water?
Oh no, elementalism. There we go. Beckon water. You create a spray of cool mist that lightly dampens creatures and objects. Alternatively, you can create 1 cup of clean water in an open container or on a surface. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my elementalism. It's giving very much paint with all the colors of the wind. My top knot is like blowing in the wind. And then I spray a cup of water into Delma's cup or jar that
Water
she
skin.
has. Water skin that
I
she
imagine
has.
this is like full storm for the X-Men, like monster. And then you just spraying a cup of
And
water.
I'm just like,
Thank you. That was quite a show. And-
Mr. E kneels down and says, "You're welcome. My pleasure, milady."
Yeah. I'm still feeling a little bit dizzy from this, whatever's wrong with me, some kind of. So I apologize if I'm not giving you the grandstanding that you are requiring right now.
No,
anyway.
no grandstanding. I'm just a nice guy here.
Gotcha. So just so I'm clear, Discord kitten, you want me to just eat the powder, and that's gonna help me figure out what it does? Do I eat the whole thing of powder, or are we gonna use it
Cilantro.
later?
It seems like it's a power booster, but it's only 2 people can take it.
Okay. All right. I'm all for experimenting. And down she goes, cilantro. And she chugs the green and then
Okay.
washes it down with some water.
Beautiful. As that happens, we're going to continue on to East-West Dick side for a little bit. Nothing happens immediately, but the timer has started.
When it starts to smell less like vomit, Gaywad will hop back down.
Okay.
Yeah, and just chatter at you guys.
So on our way to East-West Dick side, before we reach the library, there is Shiny's piece that we can look at. And I know it was something that you guys wanted to investigate. So how about we do that on our way there and see if we can decipher it before we make it to the library, eh?
Okay.
I think that we should not do that in front of Shiny. I think I want to get like a little room somewhere and just sit and look at this without Shiny, because
Okay.
then Shiny would know that it is not his piece, right?
Delma will ask Wade to distract Shiny while they look at it.
Oh. Gaywad has got this. All right. Gaywad is going to approach Shiny. Look at all these wonderful native plants. Do you know any of them? You grew up around here, right?
Oh, yes, I named that one Daryl.
Daryl, tell me about its medicinal properties.
I can't speak to plants, but I do yell at them sometimes. It's how I get out my aggression.
Yeah, Gaywad
Cats yell at
has his real notebook out with a real pen and like a real pencil and paper, not a vomit-based note system. And he's internally feeling really smug about this, and I think really externally not hiding that well.
All right. I will roll. I'm going to say performance, since you are trying to distract him.
Oh, okay.
And then can the other 3 of you roll stealth? And I'm
Yeah,
going to have
I
this
do.
be a group stealth check.
Not have good performance.
Actually, what Delma's going to do is walk in front of Discord Kitten and Mr. E. And because she is small, she's naturally stealthy. She can take the hide action when she's obscured by a creature that is at least one size bigger than me.
Perfect.
I got a 13.
Who's bigger than you?
Mystery.
Both of them?
I
Mr.
think
E especially.
I think mine might be small.
Yeah.
I'm an auto gnome.
Yeah.
Okay, well then Mr.
I forgot
E.
Mr. E. Yeah. I reversed Mr. E and Dell's height for some reason. I'm thinking Rux, I think is what it is. And Rux was tall. Okay. So as the 3 of you start to look at this map piece, I'm going to pull it up, but also, Delma, you start to feel much, much worse. In fact, Mr. E, you see 2 very different reactions from the people that you are standing next to. Delma falls to her knees, clutching her stomach, while Discord Kitten slowly begins to levitate, just barely off the ground. Just as quickly as it onsets, it goes away. However, the damage has been done. At this point, Discord Kitten, you can go ahead and level up again. And Tisha, you need to go ahead and take that level right back off of you.
No!
Oh, always a level higher than the rest of the cast, huh?
No. Your support.
How does
Your
it feel?
Yeah, these potions are power trading potions. Of course they are.
I support myself. My inspirations are for me.
You guys almost ran the clock out.
Screaming.
You had to be taken within 5 minutes of each other. And 2
I
minutes,
downed mine
40
immediately,
seconds.
And you 2 assholes kept, talking about water.
It got close.
We should have kept stalling. Fuck.
I know. Ugh. All right. I am leveling Delma down.
Gotten.
Got
So
me.
now we have 1 level 6, 2 level 5s, and 1 level 4.
2 levels in one day.
It's the wish spell.
Because you're dead. You're dead.
You don't even use a wish spell for that.
I'm gonna get you.
Well done, Randall.
Hooray. Do we want more context on what that was?
Nah.
What?
No,
That
it's
was the succubus temptation.
That
I
was
not
our
supposed to say
first
that?
seduction of the game.
And you took it. And
did.
you took it.
To be fair, it wasn't explicitly said that it would be stealing a level, but I think it was a
Fine.
just. Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yep, there you go. Almost, Randall.
Damn.
Really tried.
Oh, look, now I have cure wounds, John. Nothing.
So now we know what the succubus seductions might look like. And who the second one is going to be is still up in the air.
okay.
That one's going to depend on who actually finds the next succubus seduction. Physically finds it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I see. I say, "Milady," and I kneel down to Delma, and I'm going to help Delma up and say, "Oh, wow! It seems that you toppled over. You keeled over. You all right?"
That's correct. I did keel over. I think it is either from drinking the dirty foot water or potentially, and she looks at Discord Kitten, the green powder that I ate.
And I'm going to look over.
What do you think, Discord Kitten, how are you feeling?
Is Discord Kitten like glowing or something?
Levitating.
There was a levitation of a 2,000-pound machine, yes.
Was this enough to get Shiny and Mai's attention, or have I distracted us all enough?
I think he's really into He's showing you how he yells at plants.
Okay,
You wanna
perfect.
try
Okay,
it.
perfect. This has been complete. Wow, this is amazing. Dylan, you said, right?
That one's Dylan. This one's Daryl. They're twins.
Daryl and Dylan. What handsome names for such attractive plants.
Hey, wow, Discord Kitten, it seems like you could have possibly poisoned our companion.
I feel
just-
great. I don't think it was the powders.
Yeah, it wasn't a very good experiment, and I should have said no because I wouldn't be a very good control as I am already sick.
It's not cool, bro.
Am I catching blame for something?
No,
No.
I am just saying that it wasn't a very good scientific inquiry, as we did not have a good control. Anyway, I'm going to take a candle and to this map piece. I want to see if a little bit of heat. I don't want to burn it. I just want to see if a little bit of heat shows us anything.
Okay. What are you using?
Just like one of those tea-light candles.
Okay. So to remind everybody, the piece looks like this currently.
It says cold.
It says cold, but it's spaced out all weird. As you put some heat to it, however, you see letters start to form in between. Heat was the right answer. And you reveal
But it says
this.
cold.
I know, it says cold. What do you do when something's cold? You heat it up.
And also there were some clues when we were at the...
It's piss, isn't it? The color
There were some
changing
clues
ink.
somewhere else.
Cold piss.
There has been clues.
Let's
Good job, Tisha,
unpack
for
all
figuring
of
it
them.
out.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
Cast off to the skull-shaped land, potholing where the nose would be, it hides in a shell under the sand, but only for she with the key.
Okay, I'm glad you read it because I definitely would have read that cast off to the skull shape D land. So,
Shape D.
potholing where the nose would be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then we see the skull, and don't we have a key that matches that?
You do. You
and
have
I have
already...
the original key, not the copy.
Correct. You have the original key. You've been good at not
Oh.
doing copies since the first mistake.
Yes.
Because it opens something more than just the back room.
There we go.
Now I need to look at the map again to see which one looks like a skull.
I
Final
will...
Abismo.
I don't see anything that's like blatantly a skull.
Yeah, so I'm going to pull up the map here.
Could be South Roasted, could be something in Petite Horn.
Right. It could be one of these
Oh,
small
it's
little islands that we can't really
probably
zoom into.
South-
South Roasted.
I feel like part of the fun of this is that you got to figure out the clues.
Well, but also, like, you know, if, like, it was by Kike Atoll Island, I assume, like, you know, there would be, you know, legends about all of the pirates who go to Kike Atoll Island and the Skull Island is the worst one. Or if it
Sure.
was near, you know, the capital of the country, it would be, you know, the skull-based island where they put all the prisoners or whatever. Like, you know, like, they're...
I gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like, he knows a lot. He knows a little bit about a lot of stuff.
It said potholing where the what should be?
The
The
nose.
nose should be.
Nose.
Yeah, I think that's South Roasted, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Another observation is that the capitalization of the letters is a little funky.
Yeah, that D in
So
shape.
we have the
Well, it's
COLD.
cold. That's
and
where the
then
cold is.
The next ones are PIB. So maybe it's a scramble with cold pib.
Where did you find this? Has Kris sent it yet?
No, I screenshotted it while he had it
Oh.
up.
Oh, I'm
Okay,
sorry. I thought I
screenshot it.
did. I was in Discord and I screen shared this. My bad. Hang on.
But it is the first letters of every line, so I don't know if that was just because it's a new line or if that's a clue.
I am going to make you guys decide this on your own. I'm going to make you guys figure out where you want to go, because part of this game is sometimes you're going to go to the wrong place and reveal that there's nothing there. Or you go to the wrong place and you find a different clue you weren't even supposed to find. But especially since you already have another piece that leads you somewhere right now, you don't necessarily need to solve this immediately.
Yeah.
I think you have some good ideas.
Yeah. How much further do we have until East-West Digside?
Okay. We'll just do it next time then. So what we're going to do actually is... That's the entire map. My God.
Don't send.
Is that
yeah,
visible?
send that. Send that.
Hold on.
It was not visible. It was not visible.
Okay.
I wasn't paying attention.
Literally just... Remember when I said I left visible clues? I just gave you the fucking map is what it was. That was the whole clue, yeah. No, okay. So, cast
good.
off to a skull-shaped land, potholing where the nose would be, hides in a shell under the sand, but only for she with the key. We'll see what we figure that. We'll see if we figure that out, or if we have something to find at the Spiral Library in East-West Dickside on the next episode of the Lavender Dungeon.
Arg.
Dun dun dun.
We'll see you next time. Until then, I'm Kris the DM. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.